Vol'jin, is it really you? Bane? Wait, what is this? Sylvanas led us to victory in the war against the Legion, but since then she's done much to strain the honor that binds the Horde together. I must know, when the voice spoke to you, bidding your name of War Chief, what spirit was it? Death be dark, my memory be not what it once was. Was it Bon Swambi? Oh, what?
It's not on stream.
What's on stream? Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't know that. That was my bad. All right, I'm reading this. Look what it says. Was it Bon Swambi? Did he crave the death she would bring? Shall's coming for you. Watch out. I remember dying. I remember glimpsing the other side. I was expecting to see old Bon Swambi or Shadow Harik. Any of the Loa, there was a presence, something moving in the shadow, something powerful. I remember taking me somewhere, but the memory of where be, God, it's so hard for me to read this. It's like reading my fucking mail. Something not be right that day. The demons, their blades slipped past my guard like they be doing now. I cannot hear them. The voices of the Loa be silent. I be calling to Bon Swambi for a long time. He not been hearing me, or he been chosen to not answer. The truth that it might not be the Loa who wanted Sylvanas to be war chief, but something more powerful. Dude. Is this the Lich King? Did we actually predict this? Bon Swambi is then summoned and confronted. He is not a fan of Sylvanas, so she denies him spirits and disrupt the balance of life and death. Ah, you come back. Did you find the spirit of Vol'jin to make a deal with? What? No, you be mistaken. Speak plainly. Was it you who urged Vol'jin to name Sylvanas as war chief? Mind your tone, Bullmon, or you be talking with your father soon enough. Oh, shit. Why would me want the Banshee Queen in charge? No, sure, I'd be all for war and death, but that Sylvanas, she be tipping the scales too far. Balance be important. Besides, that one got a nasty habit of keeping what she kills. No, you war chief, be no friend to old Bon Swambi. This is so hard for me to read this shit.
Yeah, just let me do it. You suck.
Okay, go. Go, do the Vol'jin one. The Lich King.
Lich King? Alright.
Yeah.
Lich King, the voice I heard as I be dying. Tell me to name Sylvanas war chief. Was it yours? The Banshee Queen's schemes threatened the balance. I had no hand in them. And me spirit being trapped in this world, is that your doing? Vol'jin, your soul has walked on the other side and returned. You have been altered more than you know. Is it you who be trapping me soul in this world? To jail me like you jailed the Scourge? You are neither undead nor damned. You do not belong here. Leave this place at once. I do not like the look of this. I suggest we go, quickly. Leave now or stay forever. The choice is yours. Minions of the Banshee Queen, leave this place or die.
Ooh. That's not good.
He's a Loa.
Okay. The escape is related to data mine scenario. Okay. When you go to Aer, who Sylvanas attempted to subdue in the Stormheim questline, Aer leads the Valkyr, finding worthy champions for the Halls of Valor. Hold, you dare bring a priestess of Bon Swambi to my halls. Aer, speak with me if the others not be to your liking. Very well, you and your champion may approach, but know that deception will be met with destruction. Queen of the Valkyr, my spirit was sent from the other side, then returned. Was this your doing? Shadowhunter, you are no longer a mere spirit. What you have become is something beyond my power to forge. Who be having such power? Could it be someone that bid me the name Sylvanas Warchief? You have been touched by the hand of valor. Such a noble force does not scheme for mortal thrones. So whoever whispered to me is not the same as who sent me back. You have been granted all the knowledge I'm willing to share. Leave now and never return. Nobody knows why Sylvanas was appointed to War Chief.
Literally nobody, not even Blizzard. What do you mean uncalled for? It's completely true. Nobody fucking wanted this storyline. It's trash.
I think so too. I really do think so. Like, putting Sylvanas in front of everything, like, it was stupid, man. Like, why couldn't they just make Bane or, like, Thrall become the War Chief again, or, like, resurrect Garrosh? Like, why did it have to be this? I don't understand. I think it was really stupid, personally. I've never been a fan of the storyline at all. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel, really. I mean, I think it's stupid, too. Gallywix, yeah.
I know why this happened.
Why?
They wanted a strong female lead, okay? They wanted a strong female character. You know what the real problem is at Blizzard, dude? Well, I'll explain it to you, okay? Listen.
Okay.
All this is, it's... You know how sometimes you call people in chat like Agenda Andy, right?
Yep.
Blizzard is literally Agenda Andy. Do you understand what I'm getting at here?
So you think they made Sylvanas the War Chief because of feminism?
I'm not saying that's why. I'm saying it could be.
But they already had Jaina.
Nobody gives a fuck about Jaina. She had her whole city destroyed. Fuck her.
Well, so did Sylvanas. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Undercity's been one of the coolest cities ever.
That's not... well, yeah, they destroyed that city. They just...
it. So not only... Listen, not only did they reverse Jaina's story, where Jaina got her city blown up because she couldn't protect it, but they also wanted to empower a female so much that they took one of the most iconic cities ever in the entire game that she was in control of, and she blew it up because of feminism. Boom.
Boom. I mean, there it is. If that's what you think, then there it is. I mean, what else really is there to say? Like, I don't know, man. Time and time again, Sylvanas is described as the disruptor of balance and the enemy of undeath. Who fits that bill? The old gods. I think this is stupid. I really think this is dumb, because there's nothing that really... There's no... Okay, here's the scenario. Okay, here's the cinematic. Okay, look. Like, there's nothing that involves the old gods. They're not even there.
Come forward.
War Chief.
The lower spirits say death will claim me soon.
In the end, death claims us all.
I don't get it.
But the Horde will live on.
Ooh.
I have never trusted you. Nor would I have ever imagined in our darkest time that you would be the one to save us. The spirits have granted me clarity, a vision. They whisper a name. Many will not understand.
True.
But you must step out of the shadows and lead. You must be War Chief.
Like, what about that has to do with the old gods? Literally fucking nothing. Like, it feels like they just pulled this shit out of thin air.
Is dead. Who among you will help me avenge him?
Oh, the whispers. That's such a cop-out, man. Like... That's such a fucking cop-out. Like, how is that not a cop-out, man? They like, oh, well, See, they were telling them to say this one thing, and then that way the entire story that we've been telling, it doesn't have to make sense anymore, because we could just say the old gods told them to do the wrong thing, and then that way we can instigate as many problems as possible without having to actually, you know, make sense out of any of them, because you'll just know they're going to be the old gods in the end, and people act like crazy assholes for the old gods, because the old gods are effectively just a fucking plot device. Like, they're a plot. They're the directors of the show. Oh, everything's fine. Just kidding. Yogg Saron is mad, and he's going to make somebody do something crazy. Then we're going to be mad at them, and then we find out that no, it's the old god that made them crazy, so the individual is okay, so that nobody can ever do anything wrong. McConnell, like, this is stupid, right? Is it dumb? Like, just tell me. We knew this from the start, though. Even though whenever we got a totally not old god expansion, it's going to be all the bad things are manipulated by the old gods. No, it's not about that. It's not about that. Here's what it's fucking about. It's about the fact that they told the entire fucking story one way, and then they changed the entire goddamn thing because of an unknown fucking unseen force that controls everything. That is bad fucking storytelling. Whiptail, thank you much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It's not a plot twist. It's just shit. Like, the thing is that all of the other stories, there was always a driving force behind it, but you could see that driving force. And, yeah, this is like, yeah, it's an M. Night, yeah. Yeah, they should just make M. Night Shyamalan an old god, and everything would just make sense.
Garbage.
You don't like it?
I don't like this storyline, man.
It's just stupid. Like, I really think it's stupid. So, like, and then we're going to find out probably at the end of the story. I'll tell you this. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen at the end of BFA. Sylvanas is going to sacrifice herself to save her sisters and to probably imprison or defeat the old god. And she will die probably at the end of expansion.
That's literally a fucking repeat of Illidan.
Well, hey, you don't mess with success.
You do when it involves a fucking story.
No, not if you're Blizzard.
You know what? I know for a fact that there are people at Blizzard that work at Blizzard watching the stream right now.
All right, what do you want to tell them?
Suck my dick. Make a better game.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're not wrong. I mean, all right, I'll be a little bit more politically correct about it, okay? Listen, guys. Listen, understand that, you know, the game is, you know, it's at a place that it's at. You know, there's characters already very developed. Here's what you need to do. You need to make new characters. You can't just have the same old fucking characters. Where's Urel? She turned into Space Goat Hitler. The Draenei Inquisition. Great job. Let's think of some of the other stories. Bane Bloodhoof, what does he do? He looks really cool, and that's it. What does Garrosh do? Garrosh was probably the best character that you had, and you killed the character. And Alex Averstrabi, whatever the hell his fucking name is, I read an interview with him, and he was pissed off about Garrosh too. Because Garrosh had the potential to be awesome and actually have a personality that creates storylines rather than have everybody else be some kind of a goody-goody two-shoes like fucking Thrall or Anduin. Let's all hold hands and suck each other's fucking dick. Get off your ass and come up with some better stories. You don't even need to come up with a better story. You know, I mean, like, let's be honest. The Ashbringer story was completely built off of of fucking Game of Thrones. The Lich King story was, you know, like you could say it's loosely based off of other stories as well. Many of the stories that you already fucking have I mean, you already stole other stories anyway from Star Wars. Game of Thrones wasn't Game of Thrones. Just make up another, just steal another story. Like, I mean, why not?
When was the last time they touched Wrathion? Like, what's he been doing? It's been fucking 3 years.
You know, Wrathion was originally going to be an NPC in the, what do you call it? In High Mountain. And they got rid of it.
I saw that.
Yeah, they got rid of him. Because they weren't ready for that storyline. The reason for that is they're like, wow, this storyline cannot follow. Wait, no, it can. I just realized what's going to happen. Wrathion is going to become corrupted. And you know what they're going to rename Wrathion? Deathwing 2.